Hi, this is Ennis from Never Stop Trucking, and today we are going live again. And I wanted to see if I can cover a couple of trucks and maybe talk about a certain topic today. So what I usually do in these videos is I try to cover some trucks while talking to you guys and engaging in a conversation. So today there's this guy, and I'm gonna call on this load and see if they can help us out.
Thank you for calling Best Logistics. We will be with you as soon as possible. You are caller number 2 in queue.
How can I help you?
Hey, good morning. You guys have this load for today out of Indianapolis, Indiana to Grand Rapids, Michigan?
I'm showing that one is ready now, picks up until 4 p.m. and delivers tomorrow at 9 a.m. Less than 20,000 pounds for a swing door dry van.
Okay. How much you guys paying?
What would you be looking for on the rate? I'll have to run it by my boss.
Can you do 1,000?
Let me check with him. Hold on one.
Okay.
I didn't have quite that much in there. He's telling me I could do 725 on that one.
Yeah, that's not gonna work, man. Sorry. I could do 9, but that'd be my lowest.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you checking. I'll log that offer. If I can go any higher, I'll give you a call back.
All right. Thanks, man.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, bye. Sorry, I have looks like a cold, and but yeah, this is not gonna work. Maybe for 900, it's a light load. We would still have to ask the driver, but I think 900 is a fair rate. Okay, and then we have that load, that truck, and then we have another truck for tomorrow out of North Carolina, Randa, North Carolina, to Atlanta, Georgia. So we can work on that truck as well. Okay. So let me see if we have anything else for this guy out of Indianapolis. So C.H. Robinson, they're not gonna pay much, and it's heavy. Delaware, Ohio. This is ready now until 6 p.m. delivery time. Oh, 10:30. Now this would be an okay load if we could deliver today, but it's also heavy. It's not that many miles anyway. What else do we have? Columbus. Columbus, they pay cheap, and there is really nothing out of Columbus, Ohio. Another one, 300 miles for $800. And then this one doesn't look. Oh yeah, there's. Oh, so it's Lapel, Indiana, Natrona Heights, Pennsylvania. It's not even. Well, way to post the load. Way to post the load. Let me see. Now, what's going on with my chat here? I don't see anything as far as the chat goes, which is weird. I'm gonna try to go to the video itself here on YouTube, because usually I see your chat messages. Let me see. Live. Okay, right here.
Are you an IT?
Okay, cool. Yes, good morning to you as well. Now, if you are a driver, if you are a driver and you need a load, go to dispatch. So there you can, I'm going to talk about this a little bit too today as well. Not too long. Dispatch insider.net. Dispatch insider. Okay. So if you are a driver or an owner operator, we can find loads for you. And even now, I can look for a load if you need a load. And it's going to be free. When I'm doing this live, sorry, it's gonna be free for you. So I'll just look for a load. You go to dispatchinsider.net and you post your truck. That's all you do. And then we right here. And then I get your info and I start looking for a load. Okay. But other than that, even when I'm not live, you can go there and post your truck. You can work with us. We can dispatch you. This is different because here you post a truck, and what we do is post a load specific to you, to what you want, and then you can book them from here, or you can, or we can talk on the phone. It doesn't matter. But anyway, let me see what else we have here. So let me try this. Oh, this is a nice one. 250 miles, $1,700. Yeah, sure. So Alexandria, Indiana to St. Louis, deliver Wednesday, reload Edwardsville. So it's two loads. It's two loads. Hey, Anis, do you know someone who can dispatch box trucks? I know we can do that. Chris can do it. And I know Chris is watching. Chris is really good with box trucks. The only thing is that it would have to be at least 26 feet, and you'd have to have a lift gate. So if you have that, Chris can work with you. And even here, we will have this soon. I don't know if Emra already put it here. Yeah, you can post it here as well, even if you have a box truck. But like I said, it would have to have a lift gate and be 27 feet long. You know, the box. What about this one? Indianapolis to Orville, Ohio for 1,200. That's not bad. Let's call that one.
Welcome to Energy Transportation Group. Please listen carefully as our menu options have changed. If you know the extension of the person you wish to reach, please enter it now. For our operations department, please dial 1. For our customer service department, please dial 2.
I'm gonna mute this because of the music. Hey, good morning. You guys have this Indianapolis, Indiana today to Orville, Ohio?
Yeah, give me one sec.
Okay. Hey, good morning. You have this Indianapolis, Indiana today to Orville, Ohio?
Let me see. Yes, I know I have one. Let me get back over to the times. I got one ready here. Looking to pick up before 10 a.m. They are open later. They just want an empty truck heading that way. Delivery is going to be set for straight through at 4 p.m. That's why they want a truck there. Straight through, empty glass bottles, 40,000 pounds. Sorry, everything is clean and on pallets. Just needs to go on a plated dry van. Not too wide. Looks like it's got a bit of 1,200 on it.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me call him real quick. Can you hold for a second?
Oh, yeah, no problem, man.
Okay. Can I give you the MC number so you can check in the meantime?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Can I give you the MC number so you can check it in the
Oh, yeah,
meantime?
go for it.
Hey, good morning. This is Anis. I'm helping Chris today. There is this load from Indianapolis, picks up at 10 or whenever you can get there. It goes directly to Orville, Ohio to deliver at 4 p.m. Okay? It's 40,000 pounds empty glass bottles, and they're paying 1,200. You got just a little bit less than 300 miles.
That's empty bottles. That's bottles.
Let me ask. Hold on 1 second. Hey, sir?
Yes, sir.
No, I'm talking to the broker.
Okay, gotcha.
Hey, sir?
Yes.
Hey, do you know these bottles are they for like alcohol or is it for something else?
I have to find out. Hold on.
Okay. But other than that, is it okay? Zach? If it's non-alcoholic bottles, can I go ahead and book it for 1,200? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Excuse me? Oh, it's fruit bottles?
Yeah, like.
Okay, yeah. Can we go ahead and book it then?
Yeah, we have to get set up. What's a good email for you?
You can send it at info@3blogistics.net.
All right, what was the domain?
3blogistics.net.
I'll get you over this email now. They're going to need some references since you guys have the under 2 trucks and non-20 inspections. They're going to need some references. If you have any issues, my extension is 3018.
Okay, we'll get you references, no problem. You said 30... I'm sorry, what was your extension?
3018.
3018. Okay.
Yep, gotcha.
Okay, cool. And what's your name, sir? Oh, he already hung up. It's fruit bottles, and I just have to do a packet. I'll see if I'm gonna do it or Chris, but we'll do it real quick, and then hopefully we can get it very soon. Okay. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Thanks, Zach. Okay, bye. Okay, so we booked that one. He's gonna send me the packet. Oh, I forgot to ask him about reference. I'll ask Chris if he has references. He should. But we can get them for sure. If not. So I'm gonna see if they're gonna send it right away. And Chris is busy. I think one of his loads got canceled, and now he has to. Okay, we need to get set up. Thank you for. Please send back 5 references. Oh man. Wow. Nah. So we have to get 5 on. He's sending me 3. Oh boy. 5. I've never heard of that. We need 5 references. That's ridiculous. Okay, so I got 3. and then I'll try to get 2 more real quick. So, because this has to deliver today by 4, I have to act quick and fill this out. And sending 5 references? Oh man. Okay. Chris is gonna send it to me. Okay. Most miserable jobs. Well, it's not most miserable. There are more miserable jobs. I mean, it's not a perfect job. I'm just looking at the comments here. So I'm gonna send a hello. Here are the references for you and W9. Okay, so I just sent him an email telling like to give me a minute just so he can so I can acknowledge that we got it. Now I don't know why this map is still loading. Oh, here we go. Okay. Now this load, there are, we had a load to North Carolina, but this load just got cancelled. Okay. So we have to delete that one. Okay. Okay, so I got 1 reference. Okay, here they are, and TQL is calling me. Come on. So I got 1. I got the W9, which is cool. Perfect. W9. Okay. Man, Chris is on top of everything. Chris, you are just, you're a machine. I should get Chris live. He's avoiding it. I should get Emro if he wants it. I don't know if Emro wants it or not. But we should all go live together. It'd be more fun. Okay, so I got 2 references and I got this one. I'll just save this one because it's a screenshot. But that's fine. You know, he can work with a screenshot. Come on. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna call that guy again and just confirm. Okay, he did paste it. Perfect. Oops, come on. I'm gonna call that broker again just to confirm that I sent everything. And I just don't want any surprises. I think this was his number.
Welcome to Energy Transportation Group.
Okay.
Please listen carefully as our menu options.
3018.
Welcome to Energy Transportation Group. Please listen carefully as our menu options have changed.
Come on.
If you know the extension of the
3,
person...
0. Here we go.
Energy, how can I help you?
Hey, this is Anis here. I just sent you all the information you requested for that load from Indiana to Ohio.
Alright, cool. Give me a few minutes to get that over to my team right now.
All right, thanks.
Thank you, buddy.
Okay, bye. Okay. So I guess it's nice to do follow-up. And so Chris, I'll since we're waiting for this packet here, I'll help you post that truck. Where is he, in Lansdale? Lansdale, Pennsylvania? Lansdale. So I'll just post that truck as well, and then try to help Chris out, because we had a load. What now? So now he wants to go tomorrow. Okay. Everyone is like, even my the owner operators that are under my authority, they don't want to go out this week. We have bad weather here, especially in Michigan, but it's all over. It's all over parts of Midwest, East Coast, some Southeast, even Texas. I think they have bad weather, and there are a lot of drivers that are deciding not to go out. It was 0 degrees, minus. It felt like minus 20 Fahrenheit, and it's just crazy. And a lot of drivers just don't want to go out. So this guy that had a load for today and it just got canceled, now he's like, let's look for a load for tomorrow. So we'll look for a load for tomorrow for him. And then I'll answer some of your questions. I'll try to. And then I wanted to talk a little bit about a topic of the day, which is a bit controversial. So I'm assuming he wants to go to South Carolina, North Carolina, and Georgia, the guy for tomorrow, out of Lansdale. Okay. So we'll post him, and then I'll wait for the packet for the guy that can you fill out the packet when I get it. Okay. So let me see. Getting my authority soon. Thanks to watching. Thanks, and it's no problem. Thank you, Cam. Do you still use Trucking Office TMS software? Yes, I do, and and it's only for the authority right now that I use it for. For trucks that we dispatch, we use something totally else, totally different. I would show you, but it has a driver's personal information here. TQL keeps calling me, and but it's something that Emro built himself. He built this software for himself. We tried to make this like commercial and make it for other carriers and dispatchers, this software, but it's just it's not something that's easy to learn. So it's hard to learn. Once you get a hold of it, once you learn the software, then it's easy, but you have to train someone, and it's not like most softwares today are. They're just smart and very easy to learn. This one is complicated, but anyway, do you agree that dispatching is one of the most miserable jobs? Yeah, like I said, it's tough, and all jobs are tough. So there is nothing that's really easy to do. Like, let's say you were a driver then you'd be like, oh man, I'm a driver, no one respects me, which is true. I can't take this anymore. It's too risky. It's not worth it. They're not paying enough. They want me to work for free. Why don't I just stay at home and dispatch trucks? At least I'd be at home, where it's warm, with my family. It's it's safer. So everything has its ups and downsides. Can you learn dispatching part time if you have a full time job, or is there anything in the truck industry can learn part time? Well, you could learn part time. It will just take longer to learn. Maybe have someone teach you if you have someone that wants to teach you, or if you need to pay someone to teach you. So that's another alternative. There are some courses out there. We also have a course, the Ready to Dispatch course. It's on our website, but that's you still need some experience even after that. So it kind of like it teaches you the basics. It teaches you everything you need to know about the industry, but you still have to jump in and get the experience. So you will. It's not like a course is not going to teach you 100% where you're going to be 100% ready. Now I can dispatch trucks on my own. It will still take some time, but at least it covers the basics. All right. Is it snowing again there? It never stopped. It never stopped. We're shoveling snow every day. Do you have any tips for young dispatchers just getting started? Yes. Don't think you know everything. Don't think that I know some. I'm not gonna mention any names, but I know some. Let me just switch here to full screen. I know some people, some younger people that started dispatching, and after like 3 or 4 months, they're like, "Oh man, now I know everything. I'm an accomplished dispatcher. I can do this and that." No, you will need probably years to kind of be able to deal with situations that may arise. Like sometimes you will deal with something with once in a year, but that that problem that you might have, that's not happening very often. It will kind of determine whether you can call yourself ready and whether drivers will respect you and acknowledge that you know what you're doing. Because if there is a difficult situation along the road, a driver needs some kind of help, something is going on, something that doesn't happen every day, and you're lost, you don't know what to do, then you might lose respect in the eyes of that driver. But if you solve it, then you can be like, hey man, I did okay. I think I know what I'm doing. So just don't be like, self-confidence is good, but not too much, especially when you're young and when you're just starting. Chris sent me a video this morning about some guy dispatching trucks, and he's very young, and he's like, and I know those kind of people. They're like, oh yeah, I did it. I'm the man. No, actually, it's like it takes long time to learn. Just it's not. There is no shame in saying that you don't know something. Like if you say, hey, I don't know something, I don't know anything about it. Let me ask someone. Let me find out. Let me call someone who knows. Have you ever been in this situation? What do you think I should do? That's the better approach if you're young and if you don't know what you're doing. That's the better approach to solve the situation. Just admit that you don't know it instead of doing something wrong. So let me see if this guy has sent me he still hasn't sent me. It's been, so we booked till 9:50, 16 minutes ago. I'm just gonna, because we have to go pick up the load and deliver by 4. Any word on this? I need to push him a little bit. And then next question. What TMS software can beginners use, or do you suggest Excel? Yeah, Excel is okay, or Google spreadsheets. You know, we use Google spreadsheets all the time for many things. It's You can find some free spreadsheets online that are already ready. There are some on my website. You can find some there, but you can make something yourself too. There are you can learn online on YouTube, and like just make some formulas and some columns. And if you're just starting, why should you pay for a TMS software? Unless you have like 10 trucks, then that's different. Do you have any tips or advices for young students that want to be dispatchers? What software should I learn? What skills should I have to be a I don't consider myself a great dispatcher. I'm just like anyone else, just trying to make it out there. The only difference between me and others, and there are other people who have been in this longer and who deal with more trucks. The only difference is that I do this online, I do this live, I record myself, and they don't. All right, but it's just the experience, you know, and the mindset. It's the mindset, like, hey, I want to learn this the correct way. I don't know anything. I'm open to suggestions. I'm open for comments, and just experience. Just get in there and start working, and that's it. You know, like if you postpone it and you say, hey, I don't have enough experience. I'm this shy guy that doesn't know how to talk to people on the phone, that doesn't know how to negotiate. Well, guess what? We all have been like that. So let me see what this guy is saying. They're going to have to go through reference. Give me 5 minutes. So I guess we're still okay for the load. They're just going through the references. The load that we booked earlier. We are always looking for loads and fulfill them. Past few days, many get canceled from broker shipper. Weather, cash flow is tougher now. Yeah. So around the holidays, it's been always like this. I've been in this industry for many years, altogether for 20 years, and around around the holidays, it's always tough, but especially around the New Year's, because we have 2 holidays in a row. Everyone is off, and then at the beginning of the year, people are still taking it slowly. It's winter, it's cold, and it's always like this. And what smart people do and experienced people do, they prepare themselves for this. They know that it's going to be like this, and they just try to save some money, make some plans. But you know, most people don't, and I understand that. Everyone is different, but you should like now you know. If you didn't know, now you know. So next year you're gonna be prepared. What's the minimum salary that beginner can earn from scratch? So the salary, like that's a broad question. It depends, like where you live. Do you have your own trucks that you dispatch? Do you work for someone? How much experience do you have? It all depends. All right. Some people are even on commission, so the more you work, the more you book. Then that's and then the main difficulties. Yeah, it's the main difficulty is finding drivers. That's the toughest part. And while I'm talking to you, I'm just looking at some loads here. Just don't want to miss anything. I'll switch the screen here. And like I said, if you're a driver, you need a load, post yourself at dispatchinsider.net, and maybe we can look for some loads to keep me busy here. Wednesday. So this guy is canceled, but he wants to go out tomorrow. So the main difficulties will be finding drivers for sure. If you're working for yourself, still checking the references. Okay. Chris is asking about that load for the setup. It depends if you're working for yourself. Your biggest problem is going to be finding drivers, and then if you're working for someone else, then like I said, just experience. That's the biggest problem. You know, you take it slowly. But when you start working for someone else in a company, they usually have you do small tasks, something simple like track and trace. Maybe you're calling drivers to see where they are. Did they get loaded? Maybe you're just dispatching them because you have other dispatchers booking loads or negotiating the rates, and then they would give you the rate confirmation, and then you would dispatch the driver. And then maybe down the road you're giving them directions, and then maybe down the road you're helping a driver, a dispatcher book a load for a driver. They would tell you, hey, just call this load and see what they're giving us, and then slowly that's it's like when you start walking. All right. So that would be your biggest challenge when you're working for someone else, is talking on the phone, being able to sound confident, and knowing what to do in certain situations. And that it all comes back to experience. What are some platforms that dispatchers can use to accept payments? We use Stripe. You can use, there are a lot of things that you can use. You can use PayPal. You can use Venmo, Zelle. Some people will do even Western Union or MoneyGram. But Stripe is what has been working for us, because in Stripe you just go in there and build an invoice. You can even put the load information, like the loads that you covered for this certain driver for a certain week, and you just click it and it will email it to them, and then it will come to their email. They just click on a button inside the email and pay with their card or ACH. So that's what we use. That's the best way, if you can. I'm in Canada wanting to dispatch US drivers. I think PayPal. Yeah, PayPal is okay, especially if you're in Canada. Stripe. Yes, it is compatible. For sure. I know, because I sell templates on the website on neverstoptruck.in. We sell templates and documents, and we use Stripe for that. And we have many customers from all over the world, from everywhere. Sometimes they have problems purchasing something, but it's not because of Stripe. It's because of their bank. If they're living in a certain country, and if a bank is suspicious that they're using their card to buy something in United States, they may block the card, and then they have to call the bank, and they have to approve the purchase. And that sometimes happens. But usually, like 90% of the payments we're getting or more from abroad, no problems with Stripe. Especially if you're in Canada, that should not be a problem. Now, I want to talk about the topic of the day, quote-unquote foreigners. I've been hearing this phrase a lot lately, and let me know in comments what you think, because I know most of you who follow this channel and comment and interact here are either immigrants. I mean, there are people who were born here. I understand there are a lot of them, but I think most of the people have roots somewhere else. They immigrated to United States, or they don't even live here. They live abroad. And there are lately we've been having a lot of these dispatching agencies that are based in other countries, not here. I'm not going to mention countries. We all know where most of dispatchers are right now, and that's okay. But sometimes, like I have my own trucking authority, and they call me, they keep calling me, and it just kind of gets boring. And I do the same thing sometimes. I cold call as well, but I kind of do it a little bit different. And another thing is that there are a lot of dispatching agencies in United States that are owned by someone that wasn't born here, and there are a lot of trucking companies in United States, and I can for sure say that right now probably most trucking companies, we could say that they're owned, most small trucking companies, let's put it that way. We have a lot of big companies here that are owned by people who were born here, American people, but there are a lot of small companies here that are owned by immigrants. Okay, so when someone says like these foreigners, it kind of, I don't like that term, and I see that I've been seeing that a lot lately on social networks, on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, and a lot of people are saying, "Hey, I don't want to work anymore with these foreigners because they are ruining the trucking industry. They are doing shady things." And to some extent, they might be right, because there are some people who come here from a country where business is done differently than here, and they try to do their business here in that way. So it's not gonna work. All right, it might be working for a while, but sooner or later something is gonna happen. Whether you're doing something illegal, or something that's morally wrong, or something shady and questionable, eventually it will come up. And some of these people are maybe ruining it for everyone else who came here and wanted to accomplish something. I know it's a phrase. It might be a cliche, American dream. But it's still there. American dream, in my opinion, is still there. There are a lot of people who come here, fight to come here and accomplish something, because they know that they cannot do it in their home country because of corruption, the economy, or whatever it might be. But then, in my opinion, if you made it here and you're here legally, maybe you're even a citizen, then do it the right way. Okay, we fought to come here to make something of ourselves. Now you have to play by rules if you want to do that. All right, and these few people that do it the wrong way kind of make everyone else look bad. So I see a lot of people, Americans that are saying, "Hey, these foreigners, they are ruining everything. They are doing all these things, and I'm never gonna drive for them anymore. They're all the same." Well, I don't think that's true. Like when I do cold calling, when I talk to people, I see the names, like they're the names that are not from here. These people are nice. They're usually very nice. They talk to you. They don't cuss you out, and most of these people are very nice. And most of the people that I know here, where I am, are really nice and trying to make the business, the right way. It's only a handful that do it. So please, give someone a chance. Like it's just the way they talk, you can see right away. If someone promises you something. And it's not just foreigners or immigrants or people who won't be born here. There are a lot of companies here that are owned by non-immigrants that are doing shady things. And we see it every day in news. We see it, but no one is talking about that. No one is talking, there is no stereotype about that. So enough about that. If you have anything to add here, in the comments. I just wanted to get this out of my chest because I've been seeing that a lot. Now this guy is still not calling me, and I don't know if we should wait for this load anymore. I'm gonna tell Chris I would start looking for something else. Because this is ridiculous, you know. Like, you don't need 5 references. Why do you need 5? I've never heard of anyone looking for this guy. Like, his authority has been, it has been active for a year and a half, I think, and there is no need for you to ask for 5 references. Okay. If I pay you, will you train me? I don't do, right now we don't do anything one-on-one, I'm sorry. So I just, I don't do that. But you can watch the videos. There are a lot of videos, not just mine, there are other videos as well. So let me, so we've been on for almost, so we're gonna finish at 10, okay? So I think 1 hour is enough. So we're gonna finish at 10. If you have any more questions, I'll be glad to try to answer them. But let me see if there's anything else for this guy, because this is taking too long. With that guy to Orville, Ohio. Let me see if we can find something else. This one is heavy, 45. 600 to Lansing. What about this one? Ease, I just don't want to work with them. Trenton, Ohio, no rate, too far. Lansing, too cheap. Columbus, cheap. Okay. Light, but too much deadhead. Kokomo, Akron, TQL. No, TQL. What about this one? This is not bad. 900 to Toledo. Let me call that one.
Call is very important to us.
Okay.
Please wait for the next available agent.
I shall wait. I shall wait for you. Where was it? Go out there, they're still working. My boss needs to get the load. He's working, finding a setup option. So the load is okay, I guess. So Chris, this guy is saying, I'm gonna send you what he just said.
Hey, good morning. This is Joe from Mulla. How can I help you with?
Hey, good morning. You guys have this Indianapolis, Indiana today to Toledo, Ohio?
Can I get that reference number, please?
Yes, you can. 1240869L.
Yes, sir. Give me a second. Yes, sir. Greenfield, Indiana, picking up today at 10:30 a.m. and delivers today in Finland, Ohio, 8:30 p.m. It's posted for 900.
Where does it deliver in Ohio?
Yes, Finland, Ohio, today, 8:30 p.m.
Is it going to CVS?
No, it's a McLean.
McLean? Okay, I'll have to pass, but thanks for your help, man.
No problem, sir. Thank you.
Okay, bye. No, this is not as they posted. It's going to McLean. Is there McLean in Toledo? I know there is a CVS, but McLean's are usually bad. Findlay. He did say Findlay, I think. Oh yeah. No, thank you. Okay. Let me see. So Chris is calling on a different load for this guy. Anyway, okay. Let me try to answer some of these questions. 8 more minutes. I agree to you 100%. There is always someone that will, yeah. Thank you, T. Harris. What do you know and think about over-the-road box trucks 26 feet? Let me ask you a question, Raj. Do you, and this sounds familiar, I think we spoke before. Do you have a lift gate? If you have a lift gate, you should be okay. Watching you live from West Africa and love it. Thank you. If I don't mind, which country are you from in West Africa? Or like even anyone else for that matter, if you don't mind sharing, it'd be really cool just to know like where everyone is from. So stay away from dead areas and everything will be fine. Brazil, wow. Yeah, you're right, Reese Dispatch. It's like, and especially if you have a lift gate, you should be okay. But it's a totally different business for box trucks. It's different. Like how much money you can make, which areas you go to, what kind of loads you can haul, things like that. Toronto, Canada. I do have a lift gate. We spoke earlier. I'm Macedonian. Yeah, I remember you. Well, Chris is from Macedonia, so he can dispatch you. He's right there. Ohridsko jezero. How to fill a highway packet from out of USA? I know some people are using VPN. But sometimes I think highway will detect VPN as well. Ghana, cool. Kenya, East Africa, Ukraine. Oh man, this is really cool. I really want to do this more often. VPN works fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, so if you can, I know some of these programs will detect VPN. I know some of them, but you should be fine using VPN, and proxies are being detected by highway. Yeah, I would try different VPNs or different IP addresses from like different cities in United States or like from different countries. But other than that, I really don't know what to tell you. Vietnam, cool. My neighbor is from Vietnam. What is highway packet? Highway packet, that's a new system that a lot of brokers are using to detect fraud. It's kind of like RMIS, and they have all the information there. You only register once, but they know where you're from. They will, like, if your IP shows from a different country, usually they will not let you on board. Some people have been successful with VPN, but some have not. I used to dispatch, but I moved to driving, planning to become owner, operator, and self-dispatch. Cool. Yeah, that's cool, Rush. I wish you all the luck, and thanks for tuning in and coming back. RMIS has already added one-time verification. Yeah, they have that what is it? Multi-factor verification, something like that. RMIS, they're adding that. Yep, they're taking selfie and photo of the driver's license. Yep, they haven't asked me to do that yet, Reese Dispatch. I know they have been talking about that, but they haven't asked me to do that yet. So, I think it's something that's they're trying to fight people. Well, not just dispatching from other countries. I don't think dispatching from other countries is a big problem. I think what they don't want to, they're trying to fight fraud and double brokering. and they can't determine who is doing what if you're not here, if you're not registered, if you then don't have some kind of identification from here or a company here, something here where they can identify you. So that's what they're doing, I think. All right. Well, thanks everyone for watching and sharing their location and where you're from. Hopefully this helped you. I'll try to come back tomorrow, and hopefully some of these other trucks will start driving, and it's winter, and they're just taking it slowly. It's very cold. Thanks, Rush. I try to stay calm even when we have different, tough situations where if a broker cancels the load or something is going on, something really bad, I try to stay calm always, because I know I can't change it. All right, you can't change it. Whatever you do, whatever you say, and everything that like any kind of problem that may come, you know that in that moment it seems like it's like end of the world. But remember, anything you dealt with, any problems that you have, usually they were solved within 10, 15 minutes, maybe an hour, okay? So if it looks like the end of the world, just know that it will get solved one way or the other. So I try to stay calm. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope to see you here again soon. And I'll probably talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day.